And one last final point, I would like to raise the issue of procurement, which is contained within the Queen's speech. Because for many years in the Hollymoor Centre in Frankly Great Park, the boiler was broken. And that boiler, and local councillor Simon Morrall, working with the community group there, got some quotes from private sector contractors. And their contractors said that it would cost between £60,000 and £90,000 to fix that boiler. But unfortunately, the City Council had to go to their approved contractor system. And then that cost then spiralled to £450,000 to try and fix that boiler. That's why I am so passionate that I think that taxpayers across this country have been ripped off for so long with many contracts which are going out to procurement, and that's why I'm passionate that we need to sort this problem out so that taxpayers get value for money.
Is the Hollymoor Centre, which came down to procurement. So they would love to use that building, but unfortunately they have a faulty boiler system, and because they have to go through the internal procurement system of the council, it was going to cost them £450,000. Whereas if they went to the private sector, they could get the same repairs done for £60,000. We did an inquiry on the scrutiny committee, and we learned from testimonies from various organisations across the city that it's actually more widespread. I raised this issue at City Council last July to the leader of the council, Councillor Ian Ward. He did say that there was going to be an urgent inquiry into this. And the most critical element is procurement. What are we doing to ensure that we are getting good value for the taxpayer?
They're good questions, Councillor Morrall. In terms of the specifics of that case, I do recall the question was asked at full council. If I may, I will pick that issue up specifically of officers, if I can, away from this meeting, and get back to you, because I think it does raise some serious points. You are right, but also there is a lot of work being done around assets, and I think the chief exec, the interim chief exec, is very keen to explore these issues that you raised. So I think you raise a valid point. I think all of this is up for discussion.